Okay, so I'm putting a scratch coat of cement plaster over the lath on this bottle wall here. So the mix is 3-to-1, meaning 3 sand to 1 cement. So basically that's a half 90-pound bag of cement, Portland cement, and 3 5-gallon buckets full of sand. This is concrete sand. Not using plaster sand for this because this is just a scratch coat, not a finished coat. So I'm not a master at this, so feel free to offer some constructive criticism if you have a better way. But this is the trowel I have right now, just a small little trowel. I'm using this to put the plaster on because, we got all these bottles here, and I need to get into these small spaces. So I'm gonna use this guy. Now my plaster is kind of a liquidy. It's pretty loose. And I want it that way so it can smooth on easily. So, I forgot to mention also that in this mix, I'm adding an Adacryl Admix and Bonder, number 200. 2 cups of this. Some people do 1 cup. It's been recommended to me to do 2 cups. And what this is going to do is going to increase the open time, how long you have till you put the cement on the wall. If you need to add a little water, if the cement starts setting up a little bit, it's no problem. You're not going to lose really any strength as long as you add this. So that's important for plaster. So I'm just taking, bucket maybe isn't the right thing to use for this. Just taking some plaster and with an upward motion, putting it on the wall. I'm gonna have to use my hand here. Trying to lose as little as possible to the ground here. Just going around the bottles. And like I've described in previous videos, those little buckets on the lath are facing upwards at this type of angle. So when I put that plaster on, plaster goes up and then it sets back down into those buckets. And that's what's holding it on the wall. So I'm just going to continue on with this until I have a good amount done, and then I'll show you how to scratch it. Now you can use the trowel, but maybe this is just my inexperience. I find it a lot easier for the scratch coat just to use my hand, like so. I feel like I lose a lot less to the floor. And for me, it goes a lot faster. Now you can see here that this bottle is getting covered with a little bit of cement plaster. So what we do, take a wet sponge, and this is just something you got to do as you're going, constantly. Just clean off that bottle. Like so. And I'm probably going to stop every minute or so and just clean off a few bottles. Okay, now that I have my plaster on the wall and smoothed out, I'm going to just clean all the bottles. Okay, now that my bottles are clean, I'm going to use a scratcher to scratch lines into the plaster. That's going to give this scratch coat of plaster the texture that the finish coat of plaster, or a float coat and then a finish coat, is going to need to stick on the wall. So you just apply a little bit of pressure. I'm just going to go right over the bottles. Continue on.
People call it diamond lath. And then we need to attach it to our earth bags. And what we've done is yesterday we chinked out between the earth bag courses with a mortar, a cement mortar.